Okay, I'll go first. I have my life pretty much all planned out since I was like 7, but I want to be a prosecutor when I get older because that's what my dad does. For the city, for Boone County, because that's where I grew up, literally my entire life, and I want to stay here in Lebanon. I've already picked out the place where I want to live. It's like less than a mile outside city limits, but I want to be a prosecutor, and if that doesn't work out, I'm going to be a beautician. I think that's how you said that. Because my mom has a degree in cosmetology, and she's been teaching me a lot of things, and it's really fun, so I want to try that. Or a psychologist.
A psychologist.
That's my backup. Hey, Brooks, what do you want to be?
So, I think my starter, which could happen, could never happen, is like an MLB player, which that's obviously really, really hard. But if that falls through, like, maybe like a police officer or a firefighter. My dad's a firefighter, and I kind of just always liked it since I was little. And police, I always watch like the police shows, like Live PD and all those kind of police shows, and it's just really, really cool.
When I grow up, I would like to be some kind of doctor or nurse because I've always liked helping people. And if I don't get to be a doctor or nurse, I want to be like maybe a chef.
Okay.
I think that'll be fun. I like cooking a lot.
So my main plan is to become a game designer.
Oh.
But if that falls through, I'm thinking of maybe voice acting.
Oh.
But if that doesn't go to plan, well, I'm just going to be a YouTuber.
Okay, so these are your thoughts about the future. How are you going to get there? So Erica, how are you going to become a prosecutor?
Well, right now I'm already practicing a little bit with stopping and observing the details and making sure that what I'm saying is a fact. Because I'm not going to defend somebody that's not. You know what? Let me start over. You have to be able to observe the details and know what you're doing to even make it to law school. So I'm going to go to IUPUI, Indianapolis. I'm going to go to IUPUI so I can stay at home. I'm going to go to law school. Once I finish law school, I'm going to work at the Boone County Prosecutor's Office. And according to my dad, so far the people that work there now are really nice, and I'm sure there'll have to be at least one that still works there. I don't know. But it's literally right around the corner from my house. It's really close to where I plan to live. It's right next to the courthouse, so I'll be able to walk from the office to the courthouse. It's next to a bunch of really good restaurants, so we can all go out for lunch. It's in a good location. Yeah.
Okay, so Brooks, how are you going to become a Major League Baseball player?
I just always have a grind. Practice.
Grind what?
Always practicing, trying your hardest, never giving up. And then like a firefighter, like a police officer, I'd be like, for like a police officer, you'd have to go to law or like criminal justice science or whatever that is. Get your degree in that. Then you have to go through like the academy and those kind of things, and kind of like the same thing, but it's like fire science. And once you get through that, you have to go through the academy, get hired, and those kind of things.
Do you have a favorite baseball team or player that you follow?
The Chicago Cubs. I really just like the Chicago Cubs, and I really like Anthony Rizzo.
Okay, and he's a pitcher?
Yep.
Is that your position?
Catcher.
Okay. All right, Miss Gracie.
I don't really know much about this. I guess I'll have to go to college.
Has somebody, you said you like to help people, has somebody inspired you, or do you know somebody in healthcare that leads you in that direction?
No. Not really.
Okay.
I don't know anyone. I just like helping people.
And are you okay with helping sick people? People who've been injured?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you had anybody influence you, like maybe a TV show, or you've watched Nurse Tiffany, or you just kind of nothing from a book character?
No.
No, you just want to help people. Is there something other than a nurse or a doctor that would be helping people that you would be considering doing?
Maybe like a chef so that I could cook food for people.
Okay.
Like,
In the hospital.
yeah,
Do you watch chef shows? No.
No.
Do you cook at home yet?
a lot.
Yeah. What's your favorite thing to cook? Or what are some things that you do cook?
I make a lot of cakes and brownies and cake pops. And, I can make, a lot of breakfast food. And I can make casseroles and I can cook meat and make burgers and all that stuff.
All right, so when you start trying out new recipes, just remember all the staff here at Harney, we like to eat, so
Yeah.
you can bring it in and we'll test it out for you.
Okay.
Well,
All right, Braden, how are you going to become a game designer? What do you need to do?
So I probably need to learn a lot more about code, because I have a general understanding about how it works, but I definitely need to learn more of the principles and how that works. And also, I'm probably gonna have to maybe get some coding, I don't know. And I have one of two options for, actually making games and stuff. I could be, well, three options. I could be kind of like an indie game designer, kind of make my own games. I could have kind of like my own gaming company, or I could just join an already existing the company, like Nintendo or whatever.
Do you currently take any coding classes?
Not really.
So you just taught yourself what you do now?
Well, my buddy Keegan, he hooked me up. He taught me a little bit. But besides that, I really don't know anything about it.
You mentioned also being a YouTuber.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
You really just make an account, start making videos.
Any certain type of videos that you think would grab the attention of a big audience?
I know people like memes, so I could do kind of like a meme review type thing.
Talk me through that. What's that mean?
Basically, so there's this site, you probably know it, it's called Reddit,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a bunch of different little things based on specific topics called subreddits. So basically just make my own one of those, start advertising it on my YouTube channel, and hope people start posting some memes so that I can review them.
Okay. For all of you, are there certain classes that you think you're going to need to take at school in the future to help you get to your goal?
political science, I think that's a thing.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's a thing. Yeah, sounds right.
Like criminal science or fire science, I think. Those would really get you through.
Doctor college.
Dr. College.
I don't know
Oh,
much
yeah.
about these things. Doctor college.
Medical school.
Medical school, yeah. And I'd have to take classes of that, and then I might have to watch doctors, see how they do stuff. Make sure I'm really good.
Really, just if there's any sort of like basic kind of coding class, that would work.
I think there's like a digital citizenship like course
Mm-hmm.
that you can take. I think I'm not 100% sure about that, but I'm also pretty sure that there's like 3 different kinds of medical schools that you'll have to pick from,
Oh,
Gracie. And,
okay.
It's going to be really complicated. Once you get to college, there's a ton of different classes you have to go through, a lot of payments and stuff. My dad set up a college fund for me before I was even born. Like, before I even existed. They didn't even have a name to put on the fund yet.
Yeah,
Gracie, you have one of those?
Yeah.
I did too. I have a college fund.
I don't know if I have one or not, but probably.
Probably.
Do your parents have talked to you about that?
Yes.
Mhm.
And there's like, we put like money that we get, like when we're older, like me and my brother will split it half and half, or yeah. So one of us doesn't get an exorbitant amount of money, and the other one is just kind of left there to go somewhere where you don't really want to go, but that's like the only thing that you have.
How do you feel about going to college or school here in Indiana versus going further away?
I would like to stay.
I'm gonna stay.
Me
I would
too.
love to stay, just because, especially like maybe if it's like a 2-hour drive, but those long, really long drives, even like if you went somewhere really far away, like in a few other states, it would be kind of hard to go there, like go and see your families like when you want to.
Yeah, I already know about that from when my sister was in college. Whenever we had to go over there, like hours and hours and hours.
I'd be fine moving away.
Cool. That's hard.
Any place in mind?
Far away I can get from my brother and sister.
That's harsh. Okay. Maybe they want someone with money
That's
and you're
fair.
a doctor.
That would be normal, but
China.
I'm gonna stay for, well, mainly it'll be a lot cheaper to stay here because I have a place to stay near my parents. I don't have to travel back and forth all the time. I won't have to worry about restocking all my stuff because I'll already have everything right where I need it. I have food, I'll get a job here. I can set up here just as well as I can anywhere else.
do you guys do anything at home right now to help you start learning things that you will use outside of school, like laundry, that type of thing? I mean, you're still kind of on the young age for some of that, but I'm curious.
Mhm.
Are you being taught things?
I learned how to sew when I was 3 years old.
Okay, so how can you use that?
Well, if something happens, like your clothes rip or something, you need to be able to sew. Or if anything important, like a towel or something rips, maybe you need to be able to sew that. Jeans, you need to sew that. Some sort of important piece of clothing, like something sentimental, you need to be able to fix that kind of stuff. You can't just throw it away and go buy a new one.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Like I've always been taught to like mow the lawn and stuff because it's really expensive to hire someone, and it's easier just to do it on your own if you can. So I've always been taught to like clean my room, do the lawn, take care of things, and
And how does that help you in the future?
well, for starting like mowing the lawn, like I don't need now, like when I'm older, I won't need someone to teach me how to mow the lawn or how to work certain things. And cleaning my room, like a house, you need to have a clean house. Well, at least I would like to have a clean house so people don't come over and think, oh, he's such a pig. So those kind of things help me.
All these things we think are punishments that our parents make us do.
Mowing, I do not think is a punishment. I like, no, cleaning, I don't know. Cleaning isn't the best,
I
but
can change
mowing is
tones.
fine.
Gracie, what do you think?
I've been mowing for a couple years now, and it's good to know that. And if you like cooking, you can cook your own meals.
Yeah.
So just grabbing McDonald's every day.
So those are skills, definitely life skills that you need. Braden, are you learning anything yet?
I know how to take out the trash
All right.
effectively.
And not spilling it all. That's
Not spilling
That's
it
the
all
key.
over the floor, and I actually know how to put the trash bag in correctly. Unlike
I
some
was
of the
gonna
people in the
ask.
house.
My trash can's bigger than I am, so I have to have somebody pick me up and actually put me in the trash can so I can get the bag to the bottom.
yes.
All right, so it sounds like you guys have a good plan for the future.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be interesting to have you guys back in about 6 years
Yeah.
to redo this to see how your plans have changed.
What if they don't change?
What about anybody here know how to change a tire
Oh.
or change the oil or do the gas?
I can do gas.
Oh, yeah.
I just need money.
I do gas. I know how to do gas. Give the person the money, stick the nozzle in the place you go, and wait.
Yes.
Yeah, basically. But I know how to change oil.
Yep.
I know
Same.
how to. I'm in the process of learning how to hotwire, sort of.
Oh, whoa.
And by that I mean sitting back and watching people on TV doing it from YouTube and stuff like that.
What a great skill.
But because I'm kind of sort of known for losing things like keys. But I just think that'd be fun. That'd be something. Hey, I know how to hotwire. That'd be something fun to be able to say.
Yeah.
Oh my
But
gosh.
I know how to change tires. Yeah, that's a scary thought. Me being trusted with electricity.
What do you think you don't know that you would like your parents to teach you before you graduate from high school?
How to do laundry.
Laundry.
Laundry
I
is
don't
the
know how to do
worst.
that.
There's not much.
How to drive a car good. 'Cause,
How
like,
Yes, how to drive.
How to properly fix a roof.
Oh no,
Yes,
I know how to drive.
Car good.
I know how to drive. I drive those little toy cars.
Yeah,
I
and
have
like
a golf cart that goes like 45. I
Yeah.
have a golf cart. I drive. Yeah.
I can drive. I can drive like Can-Ams or like whatever it's called. I just don't because I'm a horrible driver. I crash and
so like I've driven golf carts. I have a dirt bike, which unless you're gonna go ride motorcycles, the dirt bike really won't help you drive because it's 2 wheels, not 4, and they're just totally different in the whole perspective.
I also have a mini motorcycle that
Yes.
I'm working on. It's literally a motorcycle but smaller with a giant headlight in the front.
A pocket bike.
All right, guys.
Sure.
So this is your last podcast of the year. Any last words that you'd like to say to the microphone?
Squangongalahoogas.
Yeah, sure, what he said. Yeah, hi, I'm insane, and I'm only at first, I was only really half excited to do this, but then after the first or second podcast, I realized that this was actually kind of fun, having to talk to Brooks. But, yeah, I wasn't too excited about having to have a conversation with Brooks and not being allowed to make fun of him, but
Yeah. that's
I
right.
got used to it.
I have to.
I still have lunch.
Peace out.
Bye.
Peace.
See you later.
Peace, peeps.
I like this.
This was so
This was fun.
Why?